In this video, I will show you how to work with color liquid drops and we will create a beautiful rainbow jelly nails. Coming up. Hello, I'm Anastasia. This is the new package from Saviland. Let's open it up and take a look. This is the kit of color liquid drops we're about to try. First I thought there are only 4 colors, but then I noticed there are 2 rows, so we have 8 colors of color drops. The kit also includes monomer that we will need to mix with the liquid drops, acrylic brush and a dappen dish. First we need to pierce the nozzle of the liquid drop, add 2 to 5 drops into the monomer, and then with a clear powder we can create beautiful jelly colors. I will show you all 8 colors. You can also use any transparent powders, let's say with glitter, to create beautiful nails, or you can even use a white powder, but with white powder you will not get this jelly look, you will get a very bright color instead. If you will add more drops, you will get a darker color, and if you would like pastel and lighter colors, then you will need to add less drops. And do not forget to mix them really well. Ooh, I really like this blue. And this is the dappen dish that comes in the kit, the one I'm using right now with the black. Let's take a look at all the colors. I intentionally added more color near the cuticle area and kind of faded it to the free edge so you can see that they still look great even if you apply them not too thick. Let's get started with the nails. This is the hand of my model for today. She just took off her old product, we can see that, and the nails are slightly damaged but not too much. I will start by filing the free edge with 180 grit file. I pushed back the cuticles with orange wood stick and then I proceed to dry manicure and nail prep. It looks like the nails that were removed before were probably not removed very carefully because we can see some peeling natural nails on the free edge, so that's why I'm working extra careful to not overfile it even more. I'm using flame bit with red abrasive mark. The speed is about 17,000 rotations per minute. Since the nails are overfiled already a little bit, I'm going to use buffer to take off the surface shine. And we also have some leftovers of the previous product, supposedly black gel or gel polish. That's why I use 180 grit side of the buffer. By the way, you can also use buffer for taking off the surface shine instead of the file, only if the client do not have very deep sidewalls, because if she or he does, then it will be quite hard to reach those areas. That's why a thin file is definitely better. And last, I'm going to trim the cuticles and the eponychium with the scissors. Apply dehydrator, let dry, non-acid primer. We are going to do stiletto nails, that's why you need to feed the form a little bit downwards, and I'm so excited to get started because I really wanted to create this kind of jelly rainbow nails for quite a while, and finally I have products to do that. I will be using 2 colors for each nails. There will be one color on one side and another on the opposite. First, I was thinking to create a clear foundation for the free edge, and you can do that, by the way. That way it will be a bit easier to blend the colors. But I decided to start with applying colors right away, so we will have a thicker layer of the color and it will be a bit brighter. On this nail, we will have a blue color on the right side and purple on another one. Since the forms I'm using are black, you cannot see the final color yet because remember, it is transparent. And usually it's a bit tricky because if you're using any form that has some color, it will look a bit different until you take it off. It's totally fine to use this product and apply it directly on the nail form, as it's going to cure and work like a regular color product, but be careful when applying it directly to the nail plate. If you are not 100% of the proper consistency, then it is better to do a clear foundation first. I'm adding a little bit of Sky Powder, which is by Saviland as well, because I would like to hide the free edge of the natural nail and also will have a little bit of glow inside. Then I'm taking this blue color again and apply it near the cuticle. It is very important to not use a wet consistency, like I said, as you may experience product lifting. Also, once you add the liquid drops to the monomer, especially if you add more than 4 drops, you will notice that the product works a bit differently. It will seem a little wet at the beginning, but then it is going to set up a bit faster. So I strongly recommend you to practice on the tip first before you try it on the client. I would like to have a very rich and deep colors, that's why I'm adding the structure using the same colors. Once the product sets, I carefully take off the form, we can already kind of see of how it's going to look like. Then I slightly pinch the nail and then I will encapsulate it a little bit. There are different ways to do this design. You can apply colors and then you can build the apex and all the remaining structure with clear. But I decided to build it with a color and then I use clear just to create a very thin layer on top just to smooth it out. I'm going to use different colors on the rest of the nails. We are going to use yellow and green, red and orange, blue and green, purple and red. So we will have this beautiful rainbow. So basically it will be like a 6-color ombre coming from one nail to the other. You know, I kind of like this matte look of jelly nails, but since we added some glitter in the center, I'm pretty sure it's going to look even better once we make them glossy. Let's do filing and shaping. I'm using carbide bit with green abrasive mark. The speed is 22,000 rotations per minute. Here's the simple trick on how to file the sidewalls when doing stilettos. Simply turn the hand around and file it from underneath. But be careful, if you did not apply too much, it will be easy to overfile it. So do it always with a very light touch and check on with the straight lines. And last, I will use a hand file to make the sidewalls even smoother and to make the free edge super pointy. Time for the most exciting part of the service, sealing with a glossy top coat. Since the colors are transparent and near the cuticles we need to apply the product thinner at all times, we can see that the color is not as intense in this area. So we thought that the best solution here will be adding a bit more bling. We're going to do Swarovski crystals across the cuticle line. Cure in LED for 30 seconds and we're finished. I totally love these nails and I was even thinking of doing something similar for myself, And ring finger is definitely my favorite, the one with the blue and purple color. Let me know, guys, what do you think? I will leave all the links to the products that I use in the description box as usual. Thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time here on my channel, consider subscribing, as I post new nail art tutorials and product reviews just like this one every week. See you in my next one. Goodbye.